Welcome to the Matt Pasquinelli podcast. Today, my guest is Bo Brown. Bo, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So you've been a student of martial arts now for how long?
I looked that up the other day, October of last year.
October, so closing in on
A year.
a full year.
Yeah.
And what brought you into martial arts in the first place?
Good question. I wanted something new, something challenging,
Yeah.
something different. So here I am.
Is it all those things? New?
It
challenging?
is. Plus more. I'm worn out. We just finished
Yeah, we
working
just-
out.
we just-
I'm really worn out.
Definitely. We just worked out really hard and thought we'd do a podcast. So
Yeah.
talk a little bit. I think it's important to talk about kind of the diversity of people who are interested in martial arts and why they come in.
Okay.
So just give us a little background. Like how old are you now? And
Do I have to tell?
Well,
68.
so-
I know.
somewhere in
It's a giveaway. 68.
in the vicinity, 68.
68
So,
years old.
and what other activities do you do to stay fit? Because when I met you, you were already in great shape.
Yeah, thank you, but not good enough. No, I worked out for about 15 years doing weightlifting, and with a guy named Larry Pacifico, who was a big weightlifter at
Sure.
one time,
Yeah.
had a gym here in town. And I got kind of bored doing weights, it got too bulky, so I just started doing my own thing at home. And then I kind of saw your website, actually. Some people directed me towards that and said, you might want to try something like this.
So
It took me a while.
Okay,
It took me a while.
So, but somebody had said to you, I mean, obviously this isn't the first time that you've ever had an interest in martial
No,
arts. It's not- in my experience, people have an interest and they find us after thinking about it for a long time, but maybe
Well,
they've
my
looked into it before.
goes back to that movie.
Which movie?
Wax on, wax off. What
Oh,
movie?
Karate Kid. Yeah.
Karate Kid, and what's the one before that? Grasshopper.
Oh, David Carradine.
Yeah.
The old
great
TV
movie.
show Kung Fu.
Kung Fu, yeah.
Yeah, you and I are old enough
And
to know
and
those.
they were always on my mind. And I have 4 children. One of them, Stephen, my son, actually watching that movie, he wanted to do it. So we took him in, and I don't know, for a few months, and that's all it lasted. But I think he got a red belt or
Yeah.
whatever. And I always had some interest.
So
After that.
how long? So that's been
It's been a while. I mean,
So
you're
for-
talking
yeah.
like 15 years.
yeah.
Later, then I start thinking about it again.
Yeah, so probably I think if we're talking Karate Kid and
Yeah, that's a long
Kung
time.
Fu, we're talking a little more than 15 years. But
Yeah,
I mean, that's talking probably going back to. I mean, was it
30
something
years. 40
as a
years.
kid you thought about, or you didn't really come across your screen until you were an adult, as a father, like you said, as a parent?
What?
Martial arts, having an interest or seeing it, or
For me,
for you
having an
personally?
interest,
Yeah, personally.
I just started reading about it, and I knew it was hard. I knew it was some kind of challenge, and I'm always interested in doing something different, or challenging myself, embarrassing myself, so to speak, because that's what, when you try something different, you do. You get embarrassed and you try to be perfect, but it's not. So I like to do those kinds of things.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what about? I know you get a lot of flack from people at home sometimes.
Yeah.
And a good-natured ribbing, we could call it.
Sure.
But
They're happy. They think it's pretty cool.
what do they like about it?
Dad's doing something. He's
Yeah.
not sitting around watching TV.
Is that something you've
It's a
ever
challenge.
done?
No, actually I
Right.
haven't.
No, having
I
known
read a
you
lot.
for almost a year now, I can't imagine that
I read
you
a lot.
sit around and watch TV.
And I want something to do all the time, so I'm always looking for something. I used to play a lot of golf, and I got tired of that. And so, right about the time I stopped playing golf, I said, wow, what else am I going to do?
Yeah.
And we're not near a lake. I can't go sailing or anything, so I'm here.
What kinds of things did you do when you were younger? Has
When
it
I was
always been
younger.
golf, or
Never played golf. Wasn't very athletic. So, good question. What did I do? I'd have to think about that. Other than going to school, playing around in summers, hanging out with friends, whatever. But we went on a couple of vacations that I can remember. Went to camp a couple of times. Didn't like it.
yeah?
No.
What didn't you like about camp?
Probably because they told me what to do, and I'm more of an independent, and wanted to do my own thing, and everything was in a group or class or whatever, and conform. That wasn't me.
Is that a big part of your history as an adult? You do a lot of what you want to do.
I do. I'm a self-employed
Yeah.
entrepreneur, so I could never work for anybody else. And so I quickly got into something that I could do on my own. Now, when I first started, I worked for my father, which was a big no-no. But I learned fast.
Yeah.
And once that was over, I decided to go something on my own. Yeah.
Well, how does this martial arts stuff fit into, or does it fit into being an entrepreneur? 'Cause I'm often telling you what to do.
It's changing, it changes my thinking.
Yeah.
I look at things differently. So, probably affecting me in ways I don't even know. So,
Well, if you did know, what would they be?
if I did know.
Yeah.
You got me. There'd be a lot of things.
Give me one.
One, give you the courage to not be afraid.
Have you experienced that? I mean, have you felt that in a real way?
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah, in my business, when you first start off, you have to go out and ask for something, and or go up to someone who's bigger and more money, etc.,
Yeah.
and ask them to trust. Excuse me, ask them to trust you. So that's always hard.
So,
Yeah.
but obviously that's something that you've already developed and been able to do really well to get to the point where you are now.
I wasn't good. I even took a Dale Carnegie course.
Yeah.
A long time ago, because I was afraid to get up and, well, most people are, to get up and talk in front of a group. And so I said, well, you need to get up and talk. It's a good way of exposing yourself. So I took that course, and it taught me to get up in front of people and talk. Which is a pretty good course, really.
Yeah.
Almost as good as yours.
Yeah, well, I've also taken the course. It is a great course. What would you say to other people who are thinking about why do you think that there aren't more people like you who come in during the day at your age and are taking martial arts? By no means are you the exception, because we do have adults, but
Amen.
far more kids and far more people who are just
Probably because
taking it for
everybody's
different
set in
reasons.
their ways. When the older you get, they doubt themselves. Can I do this? Or why would I want to do this? And I mean, I started because I wanted to improve myself, not only here, but physically. So keep it up.
Yeah. Have you seen physical improvements?
Definitely. This really has helped. It's a lot better, I think, than weightlifting.
In what
At
ways?
least I can get my shirt on.
Yeah. That's yeah. Your
It's
clothes
hard.
fit
I mean, when
right.
you start lifting a lot of weights, it gets too bulky.
Yeah.
Costs too much to get new clothes.
Yeah. Well, you only need one
One
set
of these,
here,
yeah.
one of these. Yeah. So what would you tell somebody who was thinking about doing it, who might not want to do it because of what other people say?
You can't worry about what other people talk about. Just go ahead and do it. Worry about yourself.
But what if they're saying really bad stuff? What if they're making fun of you and
Smile.
what
It's still a lot.
if you run into a group of friends and they say, oh my gosh, I can't believe I saw online you're doing that martial arts stuff. I saw you in that silly white suit. What are you doing, Bo? I mean,
No,
what do you
I
say
tell them
then?
I'm having a great time. I'm learning, and it helps me.
Well, I can sort of tell that you don't care too much. I mean,
I don't.
obviously,
I don't.
obviously, you don't become very successful when you worry too much about what other
No,
people think.
I really don't. Probably because I can't hear anyway. So whatever they say, I smile.
Yeah.
Have it.
Right. Well, you've been doing this for almost a year. What do you have any long-term goals
For this,
for that? Yeah. I mean, how long do you think you'll do martial arts?
not until I get my black belt. I'm not gonna quit. I don't quite understand there's a lot of people who come up to me and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, my son has a black belt," and I said, "Well, good. Did he continue?" No, he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Kind of a waste.
Yeah,
So
well,
in my
obviously,
mind, I want
feel-
to continue
yeah.
doing. And the black belt doesn't mean that it means a lot. But that's a goal or accomplishment.
Yeah.
But it's just a lot of the stuff that goes wrong with it.
Yeah, and those of us who know, who've done it for most of our lives, know that when you get the black belt, that's just the beginning. So I think you're,
Can't wait.
yeah. It gets easier and it gets harder.
Yeah, it's got to get harder, but that's fun.
So, I think, you know, the idea we talk about a lot is, I think something you said to me at the beginning, which is, you either grow or you die. And,
You grow or you die.
and
That's
what are you
right.
waiting
That's
for?
Right.
And I think, you know, we talked a lot about seeing
Name of my book
contemporaries,
coming
not-
up.
Yeah, not just your contemporaries, but people my age, and of course I've known this and have seen it at every age, is that people who are just waiting to get healthy, waiting to make money, waiting to have the things that they want, go on the trips that they want. And they're just waiting for someone else to give it to them, maybe, or
Time flies fast. Can't wait.
you can't. Yeah, it doesn't slow down. It seems to speed up. I think with every year. So, yeah. Well, thank you for watching the Matt Pasquinelli podcast. Today's guest was Bo Brown. Remember to hit like and subscribe and share this with your friends. And we'll see you on the next podcast.